Welcome back to another episode of Guess the Rank. Here we are. I'm excited to be doing this once again. If you don't know what this series is, I take a look at communities' replays and try to guess what rank they are based on clips that you guys submit. And yeah, I guess without further ado, like the video and subscribe to help our channel grow. If you want to see more Guess the Ranks in the future, that helps me to know how frequent I should make them. I generally do them once a week, but actually last week I think I posted 2 within 4 days. So, you know, because you guys gave a response, I do more. It's basically how it works. So if you want to see more, like the video. And now, let's get into it. On top of this video, I'll be making a monkey replay analysis soon for the main website. So I just played in a pub, I played monkey mid against a morphling. I was playing extremely aggressive, getting inside the enemy jungle, and really just experimenting with the new style of mid that I've been seeing from players like Chris Luck and Thompson for the past few months. So if you're interested in that content, go check out the main GameLeap website in the description below. It's very cheap. I put out a lot of content there, basically a video every single day, whether it's from me or another top tier creator over on the website. So hopefully I'll see you there. And once again, it's just down in the description. All right, first off, we have average player on the Tinker. CS, decent right now, decent. So let's take a look. You wanted me to look at 3 different clips and just kind of check out what you did right or wrong. Yeah, not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be looking for here. Love this replay bug right now. Guys, just as a heads up, throughout this entire episode, for some reason the patch is either on some random map or 7.23. Frankly, I don't know, but this is the case for all replays right now. You're gonna have to bear with me. But looking at the clip, seeming like you're maxing out March, let's kind of take a look at your illusion control. It's actually something I'm very passionate about, how well people actually use their illusions, because it's technically like a DD. It's like a 3/4 DD, something like that, or maybe it's more like 2/3 DD. But they're actually very useful in the laning stage, especially against a hero like Skywrath, who doesn't necessarily have the best right click. You can actually do pretty well. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. All right, next clip. Looks like you're going for the double stack. You do not have March up though. Can you just straight up right click this? Okay. How do you have vision of that? Oh, is this the new map? So that's low ground? I'm getting so confused because of this. I'm getting griefed by the map. That's a good stack though. Like, I'm always a fan when people are looking for different ways to become efficient. It just means you're pushing efficiency. And for me, a lot of players overthink Dota, but like when it comes to efficiency, it's really good to just be on top of your game. So I'm a big fan. This gives me really good vibes, some high MMR vibes. And finally, last but not least, we're gonna be looking at a fight. Whoa, holy brother. Okay, I have to comment on that. I mean, right now, you have the 125 cast range talent and an Aether lens. Why in the world did you just blink in vision onto that Witch Doctor who was essentially already dead? Like, not only are you TPing under a tower, which is skeptical for me as is, because let's say the mid Skywrath, who we know is mid because you lane against him, is sitting in the trees hunting you. You die there. Like, you can't do that. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. And then, your next blink is also in vision. Why wouldn't you at least blink here? It literally makes 0 sense. I'm just being honest. So like, I don't know. I don't think an Immortal player would do that, frankly. They would be considering the fact that Skywrath is potentially going to kill them. What do you know? Skywrath is TPing in to actually kill you. I'm glad you blinked out. I guess you technically baited him, but at the same time, like, I don't know. That's just not a good habit to get into or something to get. What do you, like, why are you here? Every single time, you're just in the wave. Like, you can't be here. The CK is going to go on you. They're just uncoordinated. Like, this enemy team is slow and uncoordinated, frankly. Otherwise, you would be dead right now for this positioning. Like, you're actually dying to the tower. That's crazy. I hate to be harsh, but there's nothing else for me to say. Like, good job casting rockets. Good job casting laser. That's fine. Maybe you could have casted a March. That's not your main priority against CK, though, I would say. Like, the laser and rockets are definitely a bit better. So, yeah, I mean, we'll keep going for, like, a quick minute to see if you keep doing this. But, like, even now, like, why would you stand here? Like, just go here, right? Like, go here. It's... I know you're not going to die here. It's just, for me, it's principle, right? Like, I don't know. That's just, once again, I just don't like when I see this. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to take a look. Like, I really love your laning stage efficiency. Your CS is great. You're 12-0-8. Jesus. I haven't watched the whole game. That's a good score. CS probably decent. Frankly, I don't play a lot of Tinker. This hero is extremely unique, so you're kind of tricking me as is by putting it in Guess the Rank. I don't know. Like, I don't know how good this Lotus is. Frankly, I don't know why you have a Lotus. Is it like what are you trying to reflect? I actually don't... Are you putting this on teammates? Because then maybe it's pretty valuable, this game. Like, I could see that. You could purge the Slark. Well, that doesn't make too much sense because he can purge himself. But, like, I guess you could purge the Silence because... I'm going to guess your rank. I'm going to have to go with... Ancient 3. Reason being, I think your efficiency is great, but your fighting just literally makes me nervous. I literally get a stomachache watching your fighting. Legend 2. Wow, okay. Yeah. Brother, I think you're going to go up. frankly, because you know how to farm, and that's like the biggest thing for me as a core. But like this whole fighting thing, if you're against high MMR players, dead. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. So good luck, take that to heart, and GG's. Alright, next up we have another Tinker. We got Shiver on the Tinker. Part 2. Your Master Tier, the last guy I think was level 21. So, a battle of the Tinkers here. We're gonna see who's better. Or at least I guess I'll guess who I think is better. So you went for a bit of a different build this game. You went for the Dagon Rush, which I think is okay here. My only concern is that maybe you'll get caught out to a Coddle ulti, right? It's quite long range and long radius, so maybe you would want the Aether Lens to help deal with that, help stay out of it. But, I mean, other than that, yeah, you can help burst a hero like Luna, who has a Silver Edge for some reason. Okay, oh, whatever. Let's get into the clip. Okay, whoa. Whoa. What's with Tinkers and not blinking to even relatively safe places? Like, you have to be able to tell me here, like, why is it not safe to blink here? Like, what's the problem? All you see is Magnus. If I'm this Coddle or this Ogre and I'm playing in this area, I'm going to ward this hill strictly for the fight. Because that's what good supports do. When there's a fight coming up in a certain area, they put down a ward because you need to see things, right? So if I'm going to ward, I'm probably going to ward that hill. So this blink is really, really dangerous. Like, you're not even blinking out. You need to blink out. Like, you're just standing still. You need to be moving in between as well. There's just not enough movement here. Like, Tinker is one of those heroes where, once again, I haven't played a ton of it, but I've watched plenty, and like, the good Tinkers always are moving and moving and switching positions and moving. You have to be hard to track, otherwise you're just not playing the hero correctly, and your camera seems a bit off, like you're just casting rocket and it's not hitting anyone, which is suboptimal. Okay, let's check out this one. I mean, I'd love to see you Dagon someone. Like, you're buying a Dagon, like, blink to the side and Dagon somebody, you know? Like, I know you're trying to be kind of safe here, but, like, at the same time, it's just too safe. It's just too safe. You need to compare your own gameplay to some pros. Alright, we got 2 more quick fights to end off the video. Not a video, I don't know what I'm saying, end off the clip. Once again, like, you can't be here. Guys, I don't understand! This applies to, like, a gajillion different intelligence heroes. You can't stand on the front line as Tinker. Why would you... You don't want to stand here. Blink here. I know that this seems safe and there's a high ground ward, but once again, if I'm playing against Tinker, I'm going to ward areas like this, and I'm going to jump the high ground and look for the Tinker if I possibly can. Right? Like, this is a free Ravage if he sees you. Lich and Tinker, that's an easy fight. But, alright, we'll keep watching. Split pushing in between the waves, that's good. Okay, I like this. Okay, TPing back. I like that sequence. That was nice. Like, just getting around the map, getting the waves in. Once again, this blink is just not appropriate. It's just not. Like, what the... You don't even know if... You don't have a sentry to scout this out. You can't go there. Like... I don't know, man. I just want you to die more so that you learn your lessons. Okay. You see them on the map, so that one's technically fine. Luna technically could have killed you, but... Alright, that was pretty fine. That was overall solid. Not perfect, but solid. Is this Magnus dumb? I feel like, maybe I saw this wrong, guys, but I feel like the Magnus should have been able to tell where you were blinking to based on your hero model, right? Like, it was a bit quick, but I personally thought that you could see the Tinker blink forward there, but I don't know, this is a bit dangerous. I mean, I guess I respect the confidence to some extent. The thing is, like, I don't know, you could have waited a wave and then gotten into deeper trees before making a dangerous play like that, which high more players would, once again, potentially read. So, my vibe is that this is not a high armor game, because you're not getting punished once again. I have to guess that this is, like, average. Frankly, it seems even a bit lower than the last game, just based on your movements. It's, like, a bit slower, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna guess your rank now. I'm gonna say Legend 1. That's my guess. Legend 1. Alright, drumroll please. Alright, if you were... I'm not gonna lie, okay? If you weren't level 25 Tinker, I think I would have guessed a bit lower. Maybe that doesn't actually make any sense. You gotta work on your positioning, and, like, the decisions you're making are extremely dangerous. For you, what I would do if I was you is I go into my replays and watch my deaths. Alright, next up we got Invoker on the level 25 Invoker. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I mean, there's nothing more fitting than that, so you must be good. Alright, even your profile picture is Invoker. So you gotta be a god. If you're anything else, I'm gonna be shocked. Starting item build, looking clean, but we're gonna be looking at a team fight a little bit later on. Who doesn't like looking at team fights for Invokers? So let's do it. Alright, let's hop straight into it. So you went for the Ags or Staff Drums build. Nah, guess it's okay. You have okay setup for the Cataclysm. Like, usually when I see this Ags built, it's typically, as far as I'm concerned, it's typically built with some sort of AoE stun so that you can get value out of it. It can be built with things like single stuns. It's pretty good with chains. So yeah, I can see it. There's plenty of stuns here. It can be value, so I respect it. It's also very good against Anti-Mage in particular, as well as giving 1 all orbs, according to Turtle. So let's get into the clip. You are currently 7-0-3 with 187 CS at 23, which is absolutely fantastic. That is extremely good. Like, Invoker as a hero doesn't necessarily farm that fast. There are ways to amp your farm a little bit, but like naturally you do not farm that fast. So like being that active, could be a lot of Sunstrike kills, but being that technically active and having this good of CS is very impressive to me overall. Plus I think the item build is solid. I like it. Okay, good Tornado. Guessing you're gonna go for the Cataclysm here? Oh, this is a combo. Alright, that's a combo. That's a combo. Jeez. No, that was like clean. I actually don't think there's much more you could do there, frankly. Like, I actually think that's generally perfect. Maybe the Deafening Blast could have been like a quarter of a second earlier, but like, no, that was pretty damn good. And Joker's showing off, guys. I mean, I could tell why you'd want me to look at this clip. That looks good. Nah, but like the timing was perfect. The positioning was good. So like, I mean, respect. All right, we're gonna look at one more mini engagement here. It looks like you're actually drawing circles on the map, which I can respect. I love when people are active in that regard, as long as you're not annoying. Like, there's people who do that and they're annoying. So I don't know if you're annoying, just don't be annoying. And it's really good to do things like that, and people will respect you for it if you're not annoying, because a lot of people are annoying. So okay, fight starting off, Cold Snap Alacrity, always a combo that I think a lot of Invokers forget to use, just because they usually see their hero as a spellcaster, but I like that you're using it, pretty good. Also sets up for the kill onto the TA, so yeah, that was good. Are you guys going to continue chasing? Looks like it. Alright. Cold Snap, definitely not necessary there. Like, if you timed it a bit after the press of attack, maybe you guys could have secured the kill. Going for the Tornado Cataclysm, not going to hit. Alright, I don't know. Like, I think your gameplay is pretty clean. This is obviously an extremely good game. You're keeping your CS up. You're keeping your kills up. You have not died. That combo was clean, so like, I'm surely supposed to guess here. Okay, get the kill, not overextending. This is looking good. My only thought here is maybe you look better than you actually are because you're an Invoker spammer, right? That always has to be a thought that comes into someone's mind. Also, you're buying at Lincoln's, which I can respect, actually. I can get behind it because they have a Lion who can technically counter BKB because of the Hex Catch, Legion, who can also sort of counter it. I'm alright with it. I haven't found any particular mistake that I can pick on really here, so I will guess pretty high. I'm going to say Divine 4. That's my final answer. Alright, and it's time to figure out if you're actually lying about your rank or not. Turns out you are Legend 2. Alright, I don't know if you just had a really good game or not. I'm going to do some in-depth analysis to see if maybe you're lying. Now that we've guessed the rank. Alright, TA is extremely underfarmed. Invoker's a hero that TA does totally fine against too, if not beats. So like, this TA played like garbage. This AM is extremely underfarmed. Are you smurfing? What is this? I don't think you're smurfing. I don't know. Even on here, wait. Okay, so your core of MMR is Legend 2 and your support is Ancient 1. That's so weird. You seem like a pretty good core player based on all of this. Maybe you're confusing me, bro. Whatever, good clips, good job, congrats to you. Alright, now we are following Robots Can't Drink. I have no idea what that's a reference to, if it's a reference to anything. It looks like you're playing Wex Invoker. Once again, I swear you guys just love to send replays where you have like relatively low CS and high kills. Actually, for Wex Invoker, this is totally fine, I would say. Like, Wex Invoker, you legitimately can just have low CS and be fine because your hero can be so mobile and active all the time. Fight breaking out, though. Actually, no, let's first look at your item build. I'd say pretty standard in the Force Staff and the Spear Vessel. I really like Force Staff against Slark. I really like Force Staff against Night Stalker. It's actually very good against Treant as well, and pretty solid against Viper for getting at another Toxin and just disengaging, so I like the itemization. This item is a bit weird. It actually is okay against Slark. But yeah, I kind of like this. I'd say it's pretty good. Okay, fight breaks out though. We're going to be paying attention to this fight very closely. You could Force Staff your Lich if you cared enough about him. I don't know if you really care about him or not. I guess not. Meatball comes out. This is a bit awkward. I feel like you should just be hitting the Viper more. Like, this is one of those things where I think a lot of people overthink Dota. They'll be like, oh, if right-click isn't my main source of damage, I'm just barely ever gonna right-click. You have to try to avoid this, especially on, like, even supports and team fights. Like, if you have nothing to do and nothing's threatening you, you should just be auto-attacking. It can be a bit hard to judge and it can get you killed. But, like, here, I don't know why you would walk to this side. If I'm the enemy supports, I'm gonna be trying to catch you from here. I'm not gonna be walking through here, right? So you're kind of putting yourself in a more dangerous position, and you should just be auto-attacking this guy to kill him. You do now, but it took you a good, like, 1.5 seconds to do it. Regardless, kind of wish you were looking to force staff more. I feel like you're just not thinking about your teammates at all. Get meteor hammered, boy. Probably not a good idea to cold snap Burn a Shadow as Slark. Like, it can be useful if you really know he's used his Q, but assuming he has, you can't just casually cast 2 dispellable things on him. Okay, good patience there, though. That was the right time. You waited for the Q, which is actually very heads up. That tornado was fairly abysmal. Why were you spam pinging? Oh, wait, I know this Richard Nix. Oh, no, I know one of the people from the game. Oh, no. And the funny thing is, this is not even like my average MMR. It's like one of my coaching students. But this, I'm not even reviewing him. I actually know this person. Oh, that's so funny. I feel so bad, but I had to say something. Just maybe you're a different MMR. Maybe this is like unranked, but oh my gosh, that's too funny. I literally saw the name in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, oh, all right. I guess I'm gonna guess your rank though. What I will say is, based on the small mistakes, things are looking pretty good. Like, I feel like you weren't really looking for force staffs. It took you a bit too long to right-click. Spellcasting, I can't comment too much on about it because I'm not an Invoker spammer. Seems like I'd give it like a 7 out of 10 in my novice experience. Yeah, but overall, I'm gonna have to guess Ancient 2. Okay, so I actually knew the other person's MMR, but I wanted to guess a bit lower only because I felt like you're not getting carried. You're actually number 2 on net worth as Wex Invoker, so I should have guessed higher. I don't know why I guessed lower. Yeah, you're probably, that makes sense. All right, and for the final clip of the episode, we have Mellow on the Clanks. Couple things to note. Pretty solid build. I like this. Seems like a, a generally good Clanks build. The minus armor from Deso in combination with the Death Pact minus armor probably makes you shred people. Also, you're buying a medallion, so you're basically just gonna shred through heroes like Lich. I can imagine that you would almost 3-shot a hero like Lich. Also, you got the People's Gift coming out, which definitely makes a lot of sense to me. Arcane Ring for the early game. Okay, I can get that. I can get behind that. So yeah, pretty solid right now. 109 for 18. And definitely okay, because Clanks just really has no good way of farming. In fact, this could be considered good. You've been pretty active. Obviously, I haven't watched much else, but I see that there's a lot of towers down. Your team is 3k up. So yeah, I would assume you're doing pretty well right now, just based on that, even with the 3 deaths. So we'll continue on and just look at a couple fights. Okay, so you're marking out the map. Once again, I always love when I see people do that. Just allows your team to have good coordination. Which is a big factor in winning Dota 2 matches. Okay, you're going out to the Bristleback, committing ulti, which I actually can respect. It did enable you to get the kill there. I don't think you would have gotten it without it, and that to me is just really nice that you did that. Continuing on, okay, going on the Lifestealer. Good glimpse. Yeah, alright, not too much to say here. Good movement. Sure, fine, solid. Instantly into Roche, okay. Wow. For me, that's a big tell. Like, that was instantly into Roche. That was, like, barely any hesitation, right? If I go back there, I was like, you guys, you seem to even be shot calling to some extent with these pings. Okay, wow, that's a great call. I'm like, because your team is really good at taking Roche, right? Lone Druid and Clanks are definitely both pretty solid, especially when you have this Death Pact going. So yeah, this is really good. Like, just that heads up play for me gives like, that's like at minimum Divine in my opinion. I rarely ever see people below Divine do those type of things. It happens occasionally, right? If that's someone's specialty, like shot calling, but like you seem to have good mechanics and the play calling, which usually in combination means high MMR. So like, I'm gonna say for now, I'm like feeling Divine right now. At minimum Divine. I don't know. We'll watch one more fight. Even the side and build, I'm a huge fan of. Like, you're not going the crest when you don't need it, right? You need a BKB to deal with this Lich, deal with this Void Spirit. They have heroes that can get on top of you, so I'm glad that you're buying it. I think it would be a mistake not to, right? That's all I'm saying. Farming in downtime. CS definitely fallen off a little bit, but that could be just because you're fighting a lot. You have 10 assists now, so sure, I don't know. Okay, scout them out. Sure. Alright, Lone Druid getting gone on. I'm gonna assume you're gonna ulti here. This looks like a good opportunity to ulti. Yeah, okay. BKB, nice. I think you're targeting the Earthshaker, which is good. Yeah, that is. Perfect targeting, right? If we look at the Slark game, remember the Slark game from the past, he immediately went on, who is it, the Jug? It's like as if this player, Mellow, right now was to go on the Bristle. Like, you're just hitting the hero that not only is going to kill you through your BKB if he's turned around, you don't try to burst the hero you can't burst, right? If they could burst the Bristle, by all means, you should consider doing it. But Earthshaker is a high priority target. Also, I don't think he's got an Echo off. No, he has. Technically, he loses some value then, but still. Fissure reset, Blink Stun reset. it's something you want to deal with, especially while your BKB is up. So I like that decision making overall. Looks like you were actually okay. Oh, you went to the front. Sorry about this replay bug, guys. As I said, I can't help this. It's just Dota's fault. There's literally no way for me to fix this. Once again, I think you got to the front of the bristleback there. Great target priority, casting all your spells, casting your items. I really don't have that many. Like, I actually almost have 0 complaints, which is very rare for Guess the Rank. I'm kind of shocked. I almost feel like this is higher than Divine. I kind of do. Like, I don't know. Item build seems clean. CS seems okay for Clanks. Like, other heroes, I would be very hostile, but like, I don't know. Maybe it could be a bit higher, like slightly. But even then, you have a Snapfire Axe, Lone Druid, so like, there's not that much farm on the map. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about you, Mello. Carmelo. All right, I'm gonna guess. Here we go. And I'm gonna say Immortal 1,000. Immortal 1,000. I don't want to go too high. Oh! Wow, what a way to end the episode, guys. I'm actually so smart. Yeah, I mean, the instant Roche gave it away for me. You are rank 900. I was 100 ranks off. That's crazy. Basically, when I look at these players, I would have to watch the whole game to see what would separate them from like a rank 900 or rank like 500 or 100. All the overall concepts I was seeing, like the target priority, the item build, the Roche call, the positioning, it all seemed pretty solid. Obviously, I'm sure there's little things to fix if you're not rank 1, obviously. But yeah, thank you for submitting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Guess the Rank. And yeah, once again, like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Are you tired of being hard stuck at your rank? Over at GameLeap.com, we have a library of hundreds of guides authored by pro players and coaches covering literally every aspect of Dota. Whether you're looking to master a new hero or role, or just polish up your existing skills, GameLeap is the proven place for competitive gamers to hone their craft and unlock their secret potential. Hit the link on screen right now, to take advantage of our special offer for a 25% discount, guys. 25%, and start your journey today.